How is it going, everybody? Sean Ross here, and we got the latest chapter of Tokyo Ghoul Re, chapter 147, entitled 1. Now, it seems that my theory, the little theory I made up last week, that this week's title was going to be King, that seems out to be wrong, which I'm totally okay with, but this could still fall in line with the theory that it's going to basically spell out the title Tokyo Ghoul, possibly One-Eyed King. You know, Tokyo Ghoul Re could still fall in line with that, but I'm hoping that with this week's latest chapter, we get a little bit more progression in the story, because I've been actually thinking now for like the past two chapters, you know, we've gotten a lot about Dragon, Kaneki in this huge Kakaja, Kagane-like state, and I'm kind of hoping that we dive into more characters, kind of get a more progression of the story, and so we can kind of get like a hint at where we're going with this whole dilemma right now with just this giant dragon form enveloping Tokyo. But without further ado, I just want to get right into this chapter, and of course, right even before I do that, yes, I did get a haircut, so I'm looking fresh right now for the latest Tokyo Ghoul Re latest chapter. But let's just dive right into this. 147, entitled 1. Let's do it. Okay, so we're opening up with some eyeballs, some eyelids. 147. Okay, a messenger from the 24th Ward eats Tokyo whole. The countless eyes across the city close. What does it contemplate? Okay, so basically all the eyes on the dragon have closed for right now, so, but damn, look at this shot of Tokyo. This is an amazing landscape shot, just of the scenery, the skyscrapers. This is really nice, and you get to see just the Kagane spiraling up the tower. That is awesome. That is really cool. All right, next page. Okay, CCG, what's the situation on the scene? Oi, tell me what's going on. Have there really been RC reactions? Does that mean ghouls? Where? What the hell is that? Just get people together. Did you get in touch with Matsumoto squad yet? So everyone who basically, that we don't know about, you know, this is probably like accountants and stuff of the CCG, just running around being like, what is going on right now? Let's see what we got here. Where the hell is Chief Washu? I don't know. He currently quit. Who should we take orders from? How many have we saved? What's the casualty situation? We've got to stop this. How? Yeah, how? Tell us. Tell anyone you can get in touch with to come back to the Bureau. We need all hands on deck. Hurry. This guy over here almost looks like Fuka from the Ghoul side, even though he's dead right now. He's kind of got like the fish gills, just the way he looks, but this right here is basically telling us that yes, people are dying from the dragon situation, which we kind of knew was already going to be taking place, but everyone in the CCG is basically ill-prepared to handle this level of threat of ghoul for Tokyo. So let's go to the next page. What do we got here? We got Psycho, we got the cues. Okay, Miss Psycho, what is that? That is your old mentor, Heize/Kaneki right there. That's a Kagane. Okay, so we got the cues going in. First things first, get to the CCG. Roger. Okay, so we have Higemaru, Xiao, and Psycho running to CCG. They don't know anything about Ure, Mutsuki, or, I'm already forgetting the other guy's name. Wow. It looks like it's ceased its activity, but is it even alive anymore? I don't know. Okay. So we have people, basically, you know, looking at this thing right now. All the eyes are closed, but I'm amazed that these people are even ballsy enough to go near this thing, because they don't even know how dangerous, whether it's like hostile or not, to them. So the fact they're even getting that close to it is ballsy for these two. That's crazy. Aura. Aura was his name. I just got it. I couldn't remember his name. Aura. Okay, so these guys look like they're just picking up trash off the street, the way they got like the pitchforks and stuff. So they're poking at it. They're not very smart, obviously. Doesn't seem to respond. Did it die? And you just continue to poke it. These guys are gonna die. It's unresponsive. No, okay, so they are CCG operatives, but oh my god, that guy just got decapitated. So he's just like, okay, my partner in crime just died, so it lives. Retreat. Run! All right. Oh, Yoriko. Oh my god, Takeyomi looks so disheveled right there. So wait, he's breaking Yoriko out? Well, I guess that makes sense with just this gigantic threat. Everything else is just basically thrown to the wayside, and you got to deal with this one threat. No security is going to basically bat an eye to an escapee leaving the CCG during this operation. That makes complete sense. So security levels are way down handling this dragon threat. Is it okay if I leave here? Hey, the ground was shaking all night. What happened? An earthquake? No, I don't know. Yeah, Bunjin has no idea what's going on. Okay. So we're seeing everyone right now. Wow. Oh, hi there. So Bunjin and Yoriko are just like, wait, what's going on here? On a date, Bunjin? Newlyweds are always so passionate. He's walking so casually, too. I'll take care of things on this end. Have fun, you two, on your date. So they're basically leaving CCG. I forget this guy's name. Please forgive me. I always forget this guy's name. But he's going right back into the CCG. Going back to the next page, we're on the foraging squad. Okay. So everyone's just lying there. We have Banjo and Nishiki. Oi, you two, why the hell are you up here, above ground? So Hinami and Misa made their way to the foraging squad. Okay. What about our headquarters? They have no idea. Nishiki, down there it's... what? And what the hell is that monster? What happened? That was your king that decided to head back and protect everyone. Oh my god. The amount of chaos right now and just everyone being so ill-informed about the situation just goes to show how everyone is just so ill-prepared for this. Furuta, what was your grand scheme? And once this actually happened, what was plan B? Like, what was the next step after getting Kaneki into this state? Because odds are, like he wanted super peace, everyone from Ghoul to human, I think, is going to basically, you know, rally with each other to basically combat the dragon threat. That's basically what it looks like it's going towards. Okay. Next page, we have Hinami in the rain. She's crying. Okay. Makes sense. You know, she just saw her Oni-chan turn into a dragon. Banjo and Nishi just don't even know what to do right now. Hey, Hina, that leg. Is she still missing her leg? Because I don't think let me go back a page real quick. Alright, you can't really tell. I think she might still be missing her leg. Okay, I'm going back now. So Banjo notices that she's missing her leg. And then Nishiki's like, where is Kaneki? You two, where's the king? Did he not come with you? Oh, you'll find out soon enough, Nishiki. Whoa, wait a minute. That is Kaneki. Is this Toka? Why is Toka here? Hang on a second. Last chapter, we had Toka thought to believe, you know, encased by the dragon Kagane, kind of like being protected. But now it seems like we either flash forward to a certain amount of time to where she's out of it. I'm confused by that a little bit. So Nishiki's like, huh? The fuck are you on about? By that you mean that pile of shit? Toka. Yes, that is Kaneki. She looks pissed. Ooh, I like this panel a lot. This is a nice panel of Toka right here. I like that. Okay. Now it looks like they're back underground right here. Okay, whatever. Let's just go through the chapter. So he's shocked at this, and then he just basically goes like this. He's like, great, now we gotta deal with this. Okay. We got our little mouse. She's taking pictures. Looks photoshopped. And then we got Shu. If only I stopped him. He's freaking out. We haven't had a Shu freak out in so long. Now he's like, I must go. My king needs me. Where? Go. I must. I simply must. Yes. She just basically suplexed Shu to the ground. If you're going to go anywhere, at least think it through, Tsukiyama. If you really want to go to Kaneki, that is. Hori. And he's just like, wow, she is dominating you right now, Tsukiyama. She is just like handling you. Have you gotten all our intel together? How long do we have until it starts moving again? And what about the RC suppressants? But think about the size of that thing. We don't even know if they'll work, and are our labs even operational? Everyone's pretty harried, and I don't blame them. I guess without a leader, we can't. And we got the squad rolling in. I know that is going to be Marude. You gotta be kidding me. Request support from the GSDF and police headquarters. Evacuation of citizens is our first priority. Get CCG trucks on the road. Quit looking like you've all seen a ghost. You shitheads were dragging your feet so much that I had to come back from hell to whip you into shape. Use even the transport trucks from our labs. So right now Marude is stepping up, being the new leader of the CCG. I like this. Marude, special class Marude. These main offices are too close to the action. Set up a special operations meeting from a room at a branch office. How? Hurry, hurry. Everyone capable of driving anything larger than a pickup, come with me. And everyone right now is like, all right, we have a leader amongst us right now. Everyone's like, the morale went up. The morale is up, so I like this. Okay. It's almost unharmed and it's starting to regenerate. How much damage did each of our weapons do to it? Did you try Quinque bullets on it? Give me the data for each weapon you fired. Psycho made it. Psycho! Psycho, that was fast. And she's just heaving very heavily. Hurry, we'll get this done while that bug's asleep. And she's just like looking around everywhere. Squad leader, and there's Urei. There he is with him, his lover. Yonebayashi, well done. So, I love hearing the inner monologues when they're so positive from Urei. When he's just so proud that Psycho was able to get there in time. Urei's development, man. I love his development. And just how nice he is to Psycho now, which is kind of funny, you know, going back and reading Volume 1 to see where he's come from. Oh. And the fact that Matsuri is just standing there with him is funny, too. Okay. We're going back to the underground, leaving the CCG. Mutsuki's getting... Mutsuki's getting up. This does not surprise me at all. This does not surprise me at all. Okay, so Mutsuki is alive. I'm really looking forward to see everyone's reactions to this because honestly, I don't think this was quite shocking. For her to go out that way, there was no, like, basically resolve in her character. Like, she had to meet Kaneki/Heise again. She had to meet the Qs again. There's a lot of still, like, threads still left unsolved with her character. So, I don't know about Aura. Aura, I think, actually might be dead, but we'll see. But the theory, also, of Mutsuki, you know, coming back to life or rising from somewhat death and then consuming the body of Aura is quite possible. And she just basically shed. She molted. What? No, don't tell me Aura's alive. Oh my god, he's alive too. Okay. Oh well. So they both survived this. It's like they kind of like molted or shed their skin in a way. But I like this panel of Mutsuki a lot. I do. That is a nice little panel of her just basically having the cloth around her, her cape or whatever, having her Kagane eye, or Kakugan. So many Ks. Taps his head. He basically gets back up, brings his neck back into position, and he's like, oh man, slept on my neck wrong. So Aura and Mutsuki are still alive. They're still kicking. Let's see what we got here. No dialogue, so they're just basically getting up, leaving. All right. Honestly, though, how's it look? With that huge maggot here. Even with every last man CCG's got, we won't have enough. Scribble, scribble. So we have Scarecrow/Hide writing something down. Marude's looking at him. So you're telling me you have a plan, huh? That's not how you spell specialist, by the way. Shall we ask a specialist? So what does he mean by shall we ask a specialist? Our wordless plan begins. All right, so Tokyo Ghoul Re, Chapter 147 end. Next issue, the CCG moves into action. Okay, this chapter is a lot better than the last previous two chapters have. Don't get me wrong, I love the last two previous chapters, you know, building up the horror and suspense of Dragon appearing, getting to show, you know, the range that Dragon has and just it curling around, spiraling around all the skyscrapers of Tokyo. But this chapter right here is starting to move the story forward, which I was actually really lacking like the past couple chapters. So I'm really liking this. We basically have every character. We know where they are right now, but I'm still wondering why Toka is with the foraging squad, because I honestly thought she was still down the underground being protected by dragons. So there's still that I'm a little bit like curious about, but this whole CCG bit, seeing, you know, Marude step in, the whole Hide Scarecrow organization, Psycho and the Qs teaming up with Ure, I'm looking forward to this, so I am super pumped, guys. That was my live reaction, but I definitely want to hear your guys' thoughts on this chapter. Leave all your comments down below about where do you think the story's moving forward and how much you either enjoyed or did not enjoy this chapter. I want to hear you guys' honest thoughts, and I'll be back later on today with my review of this chapter so that we can go more in depth and kind of just talk about what's basically being moved around with the chessboard, with all of our pieces basically moving to where they need to go. So expect that review later on today, but that was my live reaction, guys. So until my review later on today, I'll talk with you guys later.